G'day Chris, it's Jace here from Adelaide Vehicles, and I thought I'd send you out a quick video just going over the 200 series, letting you know of all the features that it comes with, as well as the condition that it's actually in. So I'll get started for you. Down here you get your 6-speed automatic gearbox. If you click it over into drive, you also got sequential shift, so it's a handy thing to have in case you are planning on towing something behind the vehicle. Can always keep it in that lower gear. Moving on over, so you've got your power and your second start. So basically what the second start does is allows you to take the car off much easier on a slippery surface, so i.e. like snow or on sand, slippery sand, and your power just gives you a bit of a quicker takeoff, just lets you go a bit faster and revs the car out a little bit harder. Down here, so this is kind of like a version of heel assist, but it's also called climb assist. So you can set the speed ranges with the car down here to which and whatever helps you out the best, and then you can click it on there. It's kind of like cruise control but for climbing up the hills, so you actually don't even have to use the accelerator, you can just click it across and away you go. So cool thing there. Cup holders in the middle. Moving on up here, so you get a coin compartment just there, and then a big center console compartment to store some things. Moving on up, down here you get a 12-volt power source just down there, and as well as an ashtray as you have in your other cars. Stop making those ones now, the ashtrays, but aircon's really easy to use. Fan speed, temperature gauge, and where you want to select it throughout the car. Moving on up, so you get your head unit, so you get FM, AM radio, also kitted out with your Bluetooth connectivity, so that way you can make your inbound, outbound phone calls while driving, not have the risk of getting caught by the cops, but actually keeping your eyes on the road and staying safe. As well as you can see there, your USB and AUX as well. Moving on over, down there is your 4-wheel drive option, so you got your 4 high, and if you push it down into 4 low, basically lets you do all your 4-wheel driving. Obviously that doesn't engage until you actually start moving. On the left hand side here you get your volume and your selections as well as your modes to flick through. Really easy to use cruise control, just down there. Windscreen wipers on the left, indicators are over here on the right hand side. As you can see down here, you get your center lock, diff lock there, RSCA, as well as your traction control and mirrors. Other than that, I'll jump out and show you the interior as well as what's underneath the hood and around the rest of the vehicle now. So just show you the conditions of the seats here. Overall it's actually really clean inside. No major trim damage or anything like that. Sorry if you get a bit of sun flaring. It's pretty sunny down here today in Adelaide. Wheels still pretty good. Focus on that one there. Door trim. A few little scratch marks here and there. Originally it's a SA government vehicle, so SA Financial Services. Been used here locally in SA. So actually based up in Mount Gambier. I'll pop the bonnet in now and show you underneath the hood. So underneath here obviously you get your turbo diesel V8 engine just there, and obviously your dual battery setup, which is handy to have with these Landcruisers. Obviously going to need it for such a big engine. One thing I mentioned here at Adelaide Vehicle Centre, Chris, we have a written structural guarantee. What that is we structurally guarantee all our vehicles that they've never been in an accident that could affect the structural integrity of the car. So we are quite picky of what we do put on our yards. We look at things such as like bolt heads underneath the bonnet as well as inside the door, any sign of tool wear or paint missing off it gives us a good indication that the bonnet's been taken off. And that's how we know it's been in an accident, because they wouldn't only take the bonnet off just to work on the motor. So around the front now, in pretty good. The car is in really good condition. There's no major dents or scratches around it. Not even some faint stone chip marks on the front bumper. I'll show you down the line of the car now. Really good shape, no dents along the car. We'll have a look in the back here now. So here's the door trim just there, as well as the condition of the seats in the back. Generally a couple of the ones I see come through here, they generally have this thing ripped off. So it's good to still see that in there. Run around the rest of the vehicle now. Coming up the back, you got the heavy duty tow bar, just there. Plugs. We'll have a look in the back. So one big thing with these, originally the SA fleet cars, in the Landcruisers that I see come through, is they generally have a lot of trim damage on the side of the door here in the back. A couple there on the wall arch bit, but to be honest with you, it's not as much as you'd expect really. A few little faint scratches here and there. The door's actually kept in really good condition, so there's no major scratch marks there on the door or even on this side here. So it's actually in pretty good nick, as you can see there. Funny fact, Toyota's the same thing with the Kalugas. They make the 7-seaters and the 5-seater shells exactly the same, so you can still see the cup holders in the back just there. So if you did have the 7 seats, you'd be able to put your cups and things in, so they don't actually change them. Running around the rest of the vehicle now. Down this line of the car. Dents there. Obviously get the big UFO looking snorkel. But other than that, Chris, thanks for watching, mate. Hopefully this gives you a better description of what kind of condition the 200 series is in and all the features that it comes with. Thanks, mate.